So the side quest, I think, is in the restaurant over here, so we'll go ahead and get that started, I suppose. Into the restaurant. Do-do-do-do-do. How you doing? As much as he tries to hide it, Hamon's always worrying about Lord Eustace. He's been watching over him since he was a baby, apparently, so it's understandable. He probably considers him to be just like his own son. Probably. Probably. We have so much aromatic tea because we kept trying to make that one thing. It's a side quest. Greetings and welcome. Greetings and salutations and such. Hello, Hamon. We're here to take up your request, but I'd like to thank you for that delicious meal last night first. It was good. Oh, I'm pleased to hear that. I wonder if he used mayo in it. Might I ask where Lord Eustace is, though? He was called back to the mansion, I'm afraid. We have plans to meet up with him in the afternoon, however. Is that so? It's too bad Eustace isn't here, considering this request is from his uncle. Anyway, about your request. Ah, yes. As you read, I would like you to gather some ingredients for me. Are you all currently free? If so, I will explain the details of what I need. Take up the request to it later. Yes, we can take it up now. Please go ahead and explain. The request mentions something about making a nostalgic dish, which is a reference to Trails in the Sky SC. Correct. Said dish isn't on our menu, but it's one that I would like you all to try. I assume it's a rather special dish, then. There's no doubt about how delicious it'll be if you're making it, at least. What kind of dish is it? Perhaps soup is the best way to describe it. Oh boy. Probably gonna put it in a bunch of jars. I mean, it was technically soup in SC, so... I plan on making enough for you all to enjoy, so please look forward to that. How could we not? What is it you need to gather, then? There are two types of ingredients I'd like to ask you to gather for me. The first is globby fat, which we have, which can be collected from monsters on the highway. I need 5 of those to be exact. We probably have 5, but who knows. The other is an herb used by the Septian Church to synthesize medicine called a healing herb. So 5 piles of globby fat and a healing herb. Where do we get the herb from, then? You'll want to speak to Sister Tatiana at Berehard Cathedral. I'm sure she'll be willing to part with one. Just tell her I sent you. Alright, that sounds easy enough. Shall we start on this task at hand? Yeah, let's head to the cathedral first. Roger. Quest the Bite of Nostalgia started. So I think we have 5 globby fats already, I would think. But who the beep knows? Yeah, we have 8, so... we just want to go to the chapel and get a healing herb. Which I imagine you can only get there. Do you happen to know this commoner's background at all? They're still going on about this! Is that like all you talk about, people? She comes from a rather wealthy family in Heimdall, it seems. They even seem to have connections with Heimdall's local government, too. Oh, that all is fine, isn't it? She seems like an appropriate friend for your daughter. Well, that's true, but, you know. There are certainly no issues with her background, but I can't help but worry, you see. That's a shame. You're such a worrywart. Oh well, keep going. I'll open another one for you. Okay, like have another beer or something. Greta's still playing the piano. This restaurant was the first place to give me a chance to perform for Mira. As you can imagine, I have many fond memories of it. I owe much to the owner for allowing me to do so, too. Hey, George, how you doing? I'm actually planning on taking this chance to propose to her. Oh. We've been going out for 4 years now, so yeah, I want to make things official. We're in a high-class restaurant, the mood's nice and romantic. I planned this pretty well, didn't I? I suppose you did. I've gotten the hang of the table etiquette rules here now. This really is delicious. If only we could eat like this every day. Well, you've been here like every day, haven't you? So wish granted and such. Merchant Barak. He has a beer! He's drinking in the morning. What a bastage. The tax hikes in the Kruchen province have really taken their toll on sales. They're not really an issue over in Heimdall, though. The market there still has plenty of room for growth. I'll have to make sure Baron Fafnir and I come to an agreement today. Good luck with that. Surely there must be more important things for us to go and see. Perhaps I should take the time to head into town today. What to do there, though? Do I take the time to marvel at the pair of Pegasi on the roof of Duke Alborea's mansion? Or would I be better off dedicating my time to the ancient waterways that run under the city? Maybe you can get that door open so I can nab that chest finally. That'd be nice. Bryce Rimsberg! Hello, everyone. Did you enjoy your meal last night? We were excited to serve Lord Eustace again for the first time in a while. We hope to see you again. Yeah, well... that's how that goes. Well, to the church! So we can get a healing herb. Since we already got the globby fat. You know, because we've been chewing the fat and such. Bum 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 bum. So we want to talk to Sister Tatiana, I suppose. How you doing? Oh, good day. Is there something you need from me? You must be Sister Tatiana, I assume. Could we trouble you for a healing herb by any chance? Haman from Saucier told us that we'd be able to procure some here. Oh, is that so? I see. Would you mind waiting a bit while I prepare one for you? Here you go. We get a healing herb. We appreciate it, sister. This is an ingredient used for making medicine, isn't it? Is it safe to use for food, too? Of course. It's a very healthy ingredient when used for food. The only issue is that it is very bitter, so some inventiveness on the part of the chef is required to hide that. I see. Haman must have some way of doing so, then. I'm kind of interested in how he does it. Likewise. Same here. Well, thank you again for the help. You're welcome. Alright. Back to the chef. Bum 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 bum. Da-da-da! You know what I'm talking about, man? How you doing? Hello again. I presume you've collected all the ingredients, then. Naturally. Yeah, everything's here and accounted for. Here you go. Reen handed over 5 globby fats and a healing herb. Much obliged. Please make your way over to the table. I'll begin preparing the dish immediately. Nice. We're gonna have a meal. How was it? I call this dish deluxe herb chowder. It was beyond delicious. I feel a sort of comforting warmth throughout my body after eating it. Wouldn't mind having some of this if I ever caught a cold. Indeed, I almost feel like a bowl of this might cure it outright. Heh, I'm pleased to hear that. You did mention that this was a rather nostalgic dish. I assume Eustace had it often? That's correct. It was one of his favorite dishes, even. To tell you the truth, the one who created this dish was none other than my sister herself. In other words, Lord Eustace's mother. Oh. I see. Well then. Wouldn't that make you his uncle? Who's your uncle? Kinda surprising. Oh, oops, we didn't tell you two about that, did we? My apologies, I was under the impression that you were all aware. I wasn't expecting his mother to be the creator of this dish, though. His mother must have been skilled at cooking if she could think of a dish this delicious. She was indeed. She would even come by to help out here from time to time. The first time she made this soup was when Lord Eustace fell ill during his younger years. She went to the church to ask for medicinal herbs, after which she set about inventing a dish that would both be easy for him to digest and enjoyable to eat. Lord Eustace was always at the front of her mind. It really does sound like she cared deeply for him. And yet he lost her 8 years ago. Sounds like he hasn't had such an easy life after all. Indeed. Someone's thinking about Eustace. Who might that be? Certainly not me. Ha ha ha. I've probably said too much. I was hoping that Lord Eustace would be here to enjoy this too, but at any rate, I'm happy that I could talk to you all about this. We got to learn a bit more about Eustace, so likewise... Haha. Well, that brings my request to an end. Thank you for all your help. There's plenty of soup left over, so feel free to take it with you. Received 5 deluxe herb chowder. Oh, thank you, sir. Let me give you this as well. It's the recipe for the creamy chowder that the dish was based off. It can be made with more common ingredients. If you have the time, you should try and make it for yourselves. We got a new recipe for creamy chowder. I kind of want to make it right now. We shall. Assuming we have the ingredients. I feel somewhat bad being treated to a delicious meal and then being taught a new recipe. That's very generous of you. This is the least I can do for Lord Eustace's friends. Goodbye, then. I wish you luck with your future endeavors. Did we just get fired? I think we did. Quest the Bite of Nostalgia completed. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. We need to gather these ingredients. 5 globby fat, we can get that from monsters. Healing herb, we can get this from Sister Tatiana. Sister Tatiana gave us a healing herb. Once we'd given Haman the ingredients, he treated us to a soup dish originally made by Eustace's mother. It's a shame Eustace wasn't with us, but we completed Haman's request. Damn right we did. Damn right we did. Recipes, creamy chowder. Takes 1 chitinous shell, fresh milk, mature cheese, flaky potato, and white beast flesh. Fun.
Okay, let's give this a try. There we go.
Creamy chowder.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Let's never speak of this again.
Frozen soup. That's the bad thing.
Okay.
Okay.
It's technically edible.
Technically.
I'll do what I can. That came out well.
Looks like she's the best at making that, as is Eustace.
I'll do what I can. It looks great if I do say so myself.
Jewel potage, which we actually have one of those, but now we can make it.
I'll do what I can.
And there's just a matter of the unique one.
It looks great if I do say so myself. I'll do what I can. It looks great if I do say so myself.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Did not mean to do you. Whatever, man.
Wow, that came out well.
I'll do what I can. That came out well.
We need more mature cheese and flaky potatoes so we can make more than one at once.
I'll do what I can. It looks great if I do say... I'll do what I can.
Bum bum bum.
It looks great if I do say so myself.
Try one more time.
I'll do what I can. It looks great if I do...
We'll try and get more. Can we get, ingredients here? No. No, we cannot. It's not allowed. Frozen soup. Soup so cold it freezes your whole body. Magic attack! It does a magic attack! Area freeze 50%. Deluxe herb chowder. Full of ingredients. The herb's aroma whets the appetite. Restores 2000 HP. Cures poison, blind, burn, and freeze. Nice! Nice, 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 nice. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Do 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 do. Wah 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 wah. What do we got going on around here? How you doing? I have to hold my tongue when the nobles are about, but the tax hikes the Duke put into effect are really starting to get unreasonable. I've always found his son Eustace easy to get along with whenever he stops by Artisan Street. But that's probably just because his mom's a commoner. Maybe. Duke Alberea acting like a tyrant is nothing new, of course. But what can we common folk do about it? My only option is to focus on my work and complete it to the highest standard I possibly can. And that's why I want my son to become a fully fledged artisan as soon as possible. Coolio. Bum bum ba ba bum. Davos' factory. Many people say they don't understand the Duke's thought process, but I know exactly what he's thinking. The fact is, he's thinking solely of himself. He's sitting there, evaluating what's of worth to him and what isn't. He's thinking the same thing about Lord Eustace, considering his background. Oh boy. That can't be good. I've heard plenty about this Artisan Street being full of excellent things to buy, which means that it's my duty, you said duty, as a shopping lover to scope it out. Seems like most of the stores here are patronized pretty regularly by nobles. I could tell because there were way too many zeros on one of the price tags I checked. Someone I know is coming over to stay tonight. He always has plenty of stories about other towns. I've never left Berea, so I always look forward to hearing them. That's exciting. How you doing? One of our regulars is coming over today. Some of the merchants who used to come here stopped due to the tax hike, but I'm fairly sure he'll still come along. He's the type of person who always helps when you're in a bind. That's nice. Berry tart, doo-doo-doo. There's plenty of different areas in the Crucian province that are owned by a variety of nobles. Each of these areas has its own unique produce, which we traveling merchants buy up and carry along to sell elsewhere. Haha, it's actually a fun and relaxing job, surprisingly enough. Well, that's nice. Nobody's ever upstairs. Nobody's ever upstairs. Do-do-do-do-do. How you doing? I gathered up some mirror from acquaintances to pay for the tailoring expenses. I'm quite the skilled one, if I do say so myself. Gathering up 80,000 mirror in a single night is no easy task. Ha ha ha. I wouldn't think so. Just the thought of paying it all back next month is making me tremble. Ew. I should be able to get my dress made now. Father isn't quite as useless as I initially believed it would seem. Good lord. Duke Alberea isn't exactly popular among the people, to be perfectly honest. However, I can't bring myself to think ill of Lord Eustace. His actions and attitudes speak for themselves, but there's also the fact that children seem to be oddly fond of him. You can tell just by looking that Lord Eustace is a good person deep down. Seemingly so. We make all the clothes sold at Camellia by the station. I got some stuff here right now that's for them. Thank you for your patronage. Tanya at Camellia's kinda clumsy, though. I'm worried about her. That's too bad. Ever since we bumped our prices up because of the tax hike, we've had a bunch of nobles complaining about digital tickets. I mean, we could make some low-quality stuff with inferior material and sell that cheap, but that ain't our job. We pride ourselves on high-quality work, so that ain't something we'll ever stoop to. That won't change either. Doesn't matter what the Duke or customers say. You know, because the customer's always right and such. You know how it is. Bum bum bum. The good thing about being placed here is I can take it easy. Everyone over at Aurochs Fort seems so busy with their training and drills. I guess it's not bad being useless after all. Ha ha! Fun. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Noble district. Do do do. He's a kitty. May's always the best time for one to enjoy fresh new greenery. Ho ho! I almost feel as though I can hear their breathing as I sit here. That's a shame. Excuse me, but what business do you have here? Quit loitering around and beat it. Quiet, you. Someone just came by on behalf of Duke Alberea. He might have new orders for us. I'll have to confirm this later. That's a shame. Bum 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 bum. Nobody's downstairs. Anybody upstairs? Yes, there is. Nora! Master Gordy is currently facing a most perilous situation. Could it be the situation report of legend? Please come back at a later date if you wish to meet him. Okay. Rumble. Oh, Adios, not again. Royce, hurry. Master Gordy, I'll be right there. Someone isn't having a good day. Looks like that Dryad's tear is coming back to haunt him. Apparently so. I think he has like explosive diarrhea or something. That's just the way it is. Can't do nothing about it. How you doing? Lord Eustace is most likely in the midst of discussing things with His Excellency. This has nothing to do with you all, so take your leave. Dude, I could one-shot you to hell, you know that? I probably could, too. Not even break a sweat. The car's not here anymore. That's a shame. The car drove away. We'll be leaving now. I shall leave the house in your care during our absence. As you wish, my lord. We plan on visiting the cathedral today to offer up our prayers. My children are certainly excited, though on such an occasion a measure more solemnity would not be unwelcome. Yeah, well... that's the way that goes. It's a kid! We're going out today. Yay, I want to go horsey riding! Fun. Calm down, Hein. We're all going out to the cathedral, so hurry up and get changed. But I don't wanna. I wanna play. Let me play! Oh, boy. Oh, hello there. Is Lord Eustace not with you today? He was called back to his home by the Duke? I'm somewhat worried now. His treatment of Lord Eustace can be rather cruel at times, I've heard. Seems that way. There's plenty for us to pray for today, such as our family's safety and the prosperity of our land. We plan on having our traditional dinner party afterwards, too. I'll have to make a booking at Sorcier now, and then... Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. So now we want to head out to, what's it called? Aurochs Canyon Path. Because there's a side quest at Aurochs Fort, so we can go there. You can't really fast travel there or anything, so we gotta hoof it. Bum 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 bum. 15 Earth Center. Meh.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
I bullied him.
Okay.
It's like our first battle today. It's kind of funny. Anteater.
Now.
Hiya and such.
Go!
You tell me what to do.
Go!
Shotgun to the face.
Well, that went better than expected.
How'd you expect it to go?
Fun times. Kind of like seeing the different dialogue for the different links and such. Bum ba bum. Do 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 do. Thunder style, even. And oh my god! He's gonna kill me! You know, except not really. Meh.
We have the advantage. I'll handle it.
We have the meats!
Now.
Go!
Hiya!
Go!
Okay.
Okay.
Now.
Are you hurt, Emma?
Actually, it was fun.
Meh. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. It's a wolfity wolf. It's Mr. Wolf, even.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
Now's our chancity chance, even.
Go!
Hiya!
Now's our chance!
Right.
Boom! Shakalaka. Hiya! Hiya!
Phew. I suppose that went well enough.
Sure. We're alive.
Classic. She likes putting up the peace sign, doesn't she? It's freaking epic as hell. Ah! Don't come after me!
Now's our chance.
Bum 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 bum. Hiya! Take that,
My turn!
you bastages! You bastages from hell!
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Shotgun to the face!
Not gonna let you outdo me on the battlefield.
How else would we motivate you?
Bum 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 bum. Hoo hoo hoo! And such. Do 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 do. Yeah, I was supposed to go to a baseball game today, but it's been raining, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. So that's a shame. But that's how it goes sometimes. Bum 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 bum. It may stop raining though. It could still end up happening. You never know. We shall see and such. Bum ba bum ba bum.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
Oh, I missed.
Now's our chance.
Single advantage.
My turn.
Do, 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 do. Flame Slash!
On my blade.
Flame Slash! I'm not sure what time it's supposed to start. Probably not till later. So I guess we'll see.
Here we go. Sylphie, dance!
Defeated.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 do 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 do. Newfie style even. I have no idea who's playing. Not even sure what time it's supposed to start, but you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Anton? You mean the Anton? From Trails in the Sky? Well, then where's Ricky? So this is Aurochs for it. Wait, how did I end up here? Well, why do these things keep happening to me? Is something the matter? You're my messiah sent by Adios to save me, aren't you? I'm not quite sure how you reached that conclusion. You don't seem like you're part of the provincial army, do you? Are you? Do you? Are you? Do you? Whatever. Bum 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 bum. What are you doing here? I'm lost, completely lost. I'll be fine though, no worries. That's a rather positive outlook for someone who's completely lost. Who is he? Just talking with this man is making my head hurt. Meh. Well, at times like this, it just seems logical to try and stay positive no matter what. I think I may have reached my limit to that end, however. That's unfortunate. So I guess he's pretty much the Vega star of the series. How did you get here to begin with? Well, I'll happily tell you, but fair warning, it's a truly moving tale of hardship and woe. I hope you've got some boxes of tissue handy. Shall I begin? I think we'll pass. Aw, come on. Is there a short version? Fine, I'll see what I can do. Actually, to tell you the truth, there's really not much to say. I wandered out onto the highway for a bit of a change of pace and happened to spot a rare butterfly, so I chased after it. And suddenly I found myself halfway along the canyon path, surrounded by monsters. Gilbert style. So I ran, barely escaping with my life, and turned up here. The end. That story sucks, man. Thumbs down. I see. That sounds like quite a predicament. As weird as this guy is, I don't think we can just leave him here like this, in all good conscience. Give it some thought. Escort him back to town. If you'd like, we'd be willing to escort you back to Bereahard. Really? You would? Oh, thank you, thank you. You're such nice people. I wish those nasty provincial army soldiers were more like you. Something happened? Well, I went over and asked if one of them could escort me back to the city, but they just said that if I made my way here, I could get myself back the same way. Some people are just so cold-hearted, aren't they? Yes, they are. Guess I shouldn't tell them I was thinking the same thing. Meh. I believe we all were. It looks as though the goddess hasn't abandoned me after all, though. Not if she was kind enough to send you my way. Ha ha ha. Should we be going then? Of course, Bereahard, here we come. Quest the Lost Traveler started. Meh. So that's kind of a hidden side quest that you can do. But first we want to see if anything new's going on out here. We got tanks. EDF style. I bet when they fire missiles, it sounds like a telephone ringing. How much you want to bet? Oh, is Lord Eustace not with you? And more to the point, you're here with him instead? Well, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. You're that really noisy traveler from before, aren't you? I'll say this only once. We haven't got the time to be dealing with troublemakers like you around here. We already have Jack running around causing trouble. I suggest you get going. Teabagging photos of Sergeant Newfie in the library. I don't need you telling me that. Come on, friends. Let's get back to Bereahard right away. Sure. Whatever you say, sir. Bum 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 bum. Crescent Moon. How you doing, Ulrika? Welcome. It feels like we've had more customers than usual the past couple of days. Please make yourselves at home. I shall. It's Fumi. My business talks dragged on longer than I expected, so it looks like I'll be staying the night now. Orders from the fort definitely seem to be increasing in number again, though. What a nuisance. I might need a truck to make my deliveries at this rate. That's too bad. Oh yeah, this dude's name is Spare. I hear he's never picked up the spare in bowling. Things have been pretty hectic around here thanks to that intruder yesterday. I heard that the culprit actually flew away afterwards too, but that can't be true, right? Sounds more like something you'd read in a fairy tale, to be honest. We have 43 jars of golden juice. That's pretty psychotic. Alright. Back to Bereahard.